Hey guys, welcome back to Cruise Casino Mafia's official YouTube channel. So, all the rage nowadays when it comes to craps is people wanting to play bubble craps. So, we have so many amazing strategies, private strategies, that we give to our lifetime members once you join over at cruisecasinomafia.com. You can join today. It's a one-time fee. You can use the promo code MAFIA and the number 50 to get $50 off. You get everything. You get our roulette, our baccarat, our crap strategies, everything. But so many people are wanting to now play on bubble craps because you can go down to these single $1 bets and you can have a ball with it and you can build your bankroll. And you don't have to worry about other people at the table and waiting for people to cash in and all of this stuff. You can do so much more action in an hour with bubble craps. So if that's your thing and you want to try things out on bubble craps first or build a strategy, we have so many strategies that can be adapted to the bubble craps game. So I'm going to show you one that I've shown before. And what we'll do is we'll just bring this down to the $5 level. But obviously, you can do this whatever the minimum bet is. So if it's $2, you can do a $2 don't pass. Okay? If it's $3, you can, whatever it may be. All right? So you can bring this down as far as you want. So we'll do this as at a $5 level just because it's easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a $5 don't pass. And we're going to do $5 across. Now, on the bubble craps, you don't have to cap this. All right? So we're just going to leave it like this. And we're just going to assume we're playing on bubble craps. All right? If you're playing this on a regular table, you guys know that the 6 and the 8 has to be in increments of $6. Okay? I'm not using Crapsy for these videos yet. But very soon we're going to start using Crapsy, and I'm going to be manually entering in rolls that I do and just manually entering them in. And we're going to see how much of a pain in the ass that is, because I think that that'll make life much better. Because I want to start using physical rolls, but I'm not great at playing dealer. And you can see some of the other channels that do that. It's a major pain in the neck. So I have no interest in doing payouts and the VIG and the this and that. I could care less. I'm showing you strategies that are working for us. That's it. So let the computer handle the VIG, handle the payouts. So here we go. So we're out there and we are live. We are active right now. Okay, we're active. So when we're doing this bubble crap strategy, this is an active strategy. You have to click the button and make sure that all your bets are live. Okay, so we won. We won $7 on our $5 bet, right? So now what we're going to do, and I hope it doesn't clear, it shouldn't clear the don't pass. Okay, it didn't. Good, it worked. Okay, so we're only looking for one hit. Okay, we made money. We made $7 on our $5 bet. We still have our don't pass up, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take the base bet, the $5, and we're going to put it in the don't come. Okay? All right, so we now move to the 6. So now when the 7 comes, we're going to win both these bets. If the 9 comes, we're going to lose the don't pass and we're just going to play this one out, right? If the 6 comes, we're going to lose this and we're going to play the don't pass out. So at this point, we're really in great shape. So let's see how this thing plays out. Okay, we lost the 6 right away. So now we're just going to play out the don't pass. And we're looking for a 7. And we lost. Okay, so on this one, not only did we lose our don't pass, but we lost we lost our don't pass and we lost our don't come bet. And that's going to happen sometimes. But look where we're at. We're down $3, people. Now, here's the next thing that a lot of people don't understand because they're coming from baccarat or other games where you're forced to basically go up after losses sometimes. We're not going up. We're only down $3. Use common sense. Okay? Use your common sense. We don't go up just for the sake of going up. We're barely down. Who cares? So here we go. We're going back out. And these bets are live. You have to tell the dealer if you're playing at a regular table. But on bubble craps, you just have to hit the little button and all these bets will be live. Okay, so we did it again. We hit a 5, we made $7. We're going to clear these bets, and we're going to take the original $5 and put it here. All right, again, the same setup. We're on the DC on the 6, and we have our don't pass. What we're looking for is the 7 out. Let's see if it works this time. It doesn't. We lost our don't pass, but we're still alive because we have our DC bet. Okay? We have our DC bet working right now. Ha! And we got bumped off our DC bet. Okay. So it's not exactly helping me to show you the full story here, but you're getting the picture. And again, all that, and look what we lost. We're still down $3. $6. Sorry, $6. That's it. Okay? So you understand that this is a very comfortable strategy. All right? So now we're going to wait. I'm just going to wait for this to play out. And of course, this time we're going to 7 out. Watch. Let's see. Yep. So this time it would have worked. If we were out there, we would have had the 7. So it didn't work for us, but you can see the way it's supposed to work. So here we go. We're back on the don't pass. We're going to reset. And by the way, you've seen we have not gone up on our bets yet. There's no reason to. Okay. We lost our don't pass. We're going to replace it. So there we go. We're going to replace it. All right. So there's our 1 hit. So we just made our money back, basically, that we lost in the don't pass. But we're still going to roll the same way. We're not going to keep these bets out here. We're going to keep to the system. So we're going to clear these out, even though that just paid for our don't pass. I understand that. We're going to put our $5 in the DC. And we won instantly. So we won one of the ones we lost back because the DC pays on the 2 and the 3 automatically. So we're going to go back out. We're going to replace our DC bet. And we lost our don't pass, unfortunately. But our DC bet moved to the 8. Okay, so we're just going to play that out. We're not going to replace the don't pass. And there it is, the 7 out, and we got paid on our DC bet. So look where we're at. We're at break even right now. So all that nonsense, and we didn't lose any money. So let's do it again so you guys see how this is played. And again, you can play this at whatever the minimum bet is. If the minimum bet on the bubble craps is $2, you're going to put $2 here and $2 across. If it's $3, you're going to do $3. If you want to play this at a full table, you're going to play this at whatever the minimum or whatever you want to that they'll allow you to play. If it's a $10 table, this is $10. And these are $10 across. The only difference is you're going to have to cap this. So it's going to be a 12 and a 12, right? If it's a $25 table, you're going to do 25 here, 25 here, 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 and these go to 30, right? So here we go. So we're just going to play it again at our low roller level on our bubble crap style, right? And here we go. All right. And we made one of our don't passes back just now because the 3 came and we automatically got paid on the don't pass. So it gives and it takes and it gives and it takes. So now we're back on the don't pass. We just replace it. And that's the worst thing that can happen. So I'm glad you got to see that. So on the come out roll 7, we lose everything, right? So that's the worst case scenario, which is great. So I can show you what happens. So now we are down more than a few dollars. So let's move up. So we're going to go to $10. And these are going to go to 10. Okay? Just so you can see how this thing plays out. So now, because we lost more than just a few dollars, we lost all of that money, we're going to move up, right? So now we're on level 2, right? We're on level 2. And here we go. All right, perfect. We hit an 8. We got paid on the 8. So we're going to clear all this out. And we're going to take the same $10. We're going to put it in the don't come. And we move to the 10, which is a great number for the don't come, because how many ways are there to make a 4 or a 10, right? So this is a great number to be on. And of course, I'm telling you that, and it's going to repeat immediately. So what do we want now? We want the 7 out. And there it is. We made money on that, and we made money on the don't pass. So you see how you're completing the loop. That's the perfect loop. It doesn't always happen, but you see how not only did we make the money back, but we're now up $1. Okay, I know that's not a big deal. But the moral of the story is we can now go back to our original $5 bet. Okay? So now we're going back to our base bet. And here we go. And there's we made money on the 6. Right? We made money on the 6. And now we're going to come down. And we're going to put that $5 in the DC bet. And we lost our don't pass, unfortunately. But the DC goes to the 6. So we're just going to play it out, and we're going to hope that the 7 comes. And if the 7 comes, we're basically making our money back. And a little bit more. And that's it. So looking for the 7. Okay? That's a 3. And we lost. So we lost our don't pass, and we lost the DC bet on that one. So not a problem. So you're getting to see everything that can possibly happen with this system. And again, we're right around break even. Okay? So there you go. There's the 7. One too late. So we're not going to go up. We're going to stay at $5 or whatever your base bet is because we're not really down. Now this strategy works really well. You're seeing it real choppy at the moment. But understand, if any of those DC bets did not get knocked off or the don't pass get knocked off, we would be up. Okay? It's a comfortable strategy. And this is a great bubble crap strategy. So here we go. Boom. We just made half of our money back that we lost on the last one because we got paid for the 3 on the don't pass. So now we go back on the don't pass. Remember, a 2 or a 3 instantly pays us on the don't pass, on the come out roll. There you go. So we nailed the 9. So we're gonna tell if you're playing a real tape, we're gonna tell the dealer. If not, you're gonna take all these bets off on the bubble craps. They're not contract bets. You just take them off. You clear them out, and now we do the $5 DC bet. Okay? The DC bet moves to the 8. We don't want to see an 8 or a 9. We want to see a 7. That's a 5. Unfortunately, the 9 hit. So now we have to play this one out, and we're looking for the 7. And there it is. Okay? So now you're up about $10. Not a lot of money, right? But we've had a really choppy session. Really choppy. But the moral of the story is I'm showing you the strategy, and you can test this out on Crapsy or Wizard or whatever you want to do. And then you can play this at Bubble Craps at a very low level or whatever level you want to play at. So we'll do it one more time. We're only at the base level, right? And you can play this at way higher levels as long as you have the proper bankroll. So here we go. Okay, we lost our don't pass. Oh, we didn't lose it. I'm sorry. It was a 12. It's just a break even. So we just come back out and we put the 5 there. And here we go. And that time we won because the 3 came out. Okay? So here we go. So we won on that roll. We just replace it because it automatically is pushing us off on the system here. Okay, boom. We got our 1 win on the 6. Clear it out. Put your $5 bet in the don't come. And we lost our don't pass again. And our DC moves to the 6. So we're looking for a 7. And there it is. Okay, we're up $20 now. Even though we've had a hard time on this demo, right? But you're still up $20. And depending on what level you're playing at, that could be $50. That could be $100. It doesn't matter. It's all virtually the same, right? It's not about the money. It's about the units. It's about the system that you're playing. So here you go. Let's do it one more. This will be the last one. Win or lose. There we go. Boom. We immediately hit. Oh, and we never put our other bets out here. That was a mistake, guys. I forgot to do that. So let's go out there and do that right now. All right? So on the come out roll, you're making the same bet on the don't pass and across the board. And there's our win. So what do? We clear. And we put a $5 in the DC. And we move to the 4, which is great. Right? 4, how many ways is there to make a 4? 3 and 1. Right? And 2 and 2. There's only 2 ways. Right? 2 combinations, basically. Right? So here we go. We're looking for the 7 again. We don't want to see the 4 or the 5. We want to see a 7. And of course, you know, with this system, it's going to happen. And it hit the 5. So now we're alive on the DC bet. So we're still looking for the 7. All right, that's a 9. And there's a 7. All right? We didn't replace the don't pass. Once you have a DC bet out there, you're not replacing this. You're going to live or die with the DC bet and wait, and now wait for the next, come out roll. So we made $32 in a horrible session, right? Horrible, not good, right? And you still made $32. So this is a great bubble crap strategy. It's a grinder sometimes, and sometimes you go up very quickly. But the only way that you really lose, and have to really double is on that 7 where you get nailed only on the come out. If you survive the come out, you're in great shape most of the time, right? Most of the time. Because the 7 loses here on the come out, and you're going to lose all these bets because you're playing them working on the come out. That's the only time you really get in trouble. And you saw that happen once, and what did we do? We doubled. We went up. And sometimes you have to go to the 3rd tier. But most of the time, I've never gone past the 4th stage. So you have to be prepared to go to the 4th or 5th stage when you're looking at your bankroll. Even though you may not get there, always plan for the worst. Have way more than you need, and you're never going to be in stress. Right? So that's kind of the way to look at it. I love this little strategy for bubble craps. This is a fun strategy you can play for dollars or whatever the minimum may be on the DP, the don't pass. You can play this on the regular table. You can play this at the $25 level. You can play this at the $100 level if you want. But you got to have the right bankroll, right? Got to have the right bankroll. Now, if you play this on high stakes, if you play this for $50 or more, you're putting a $50 bet here and 50 all the way across. Now, you got to add that up and figure out what that is, and you're going to have enough bankroll to survive that, to be able to go. I would plan on having enough to go to 6 stages, right? Just to be on the safe side, right? So always figure out your bankroll, and what I do is I always have a cushion, right? But you can start this and do this on bubble craps. That's exactly why I'm doing this, to show you guys another bubble crap strategy that you may not know. It's a lot of fun. You have to be patient. It's not huge action, but you can sit there and get comp credits and rack it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little strategy. And remember, check us out, cruisecasinomafia.com. We provide over 500 plus pro strategies for this game, for bubble craps, for roulette, and for baccarat. So we've been doing this for a number of years, and we have some incredible private strategies. We will see you on the inside of cruisecasinomafia.com. Have a great day, and we hope to see you on the next video.